Hello, this is Kathryn Safreed with TGC. Did you miss City Council on March 9th? Here are the highlights from the meeting. Council convened at 7 p.m. with the City and Safety Services Committee, featuring a presentation from Kathy Bobo, District Manager of the Athens Soil and Water Conservation District. Bobo updated Council on the projects provided by the district in 2014, including a backyard workshop series, as well as education programs for local third graders. The city has partnered with the Athens Soil and Water Conservation District since 1991, offering residents technical support to help them comply with city codes regarding land development, and in 2012, expanding to include stormwater. Abbott Stevenson, the urban conservation technician, discussed plans regarding a draft stormwater pollution prevention program, which will need to be approved if the state requires the city obtain a permit for stormwater. She explained the work she does with the Soil and Water Conservation District, reviewing potential construction project plans that are becoming increasingly environmentally friendly. She is also surveying stormwater drains within the Far East Side neighborhood and plans to eventually survey the entire city. Before moving on to Finance and Personnel Committee, the mayor noted that the spring festivals will begin on March 13th and will take place on most weekends through April 18th. In Finance and Personnel, Councilmember Reisner discussed drafting an ordinance that explicitly provides that non-union employee salaries, regardless of pay structure and retroactive compensation, be approved by City Council ordinance. This week, the Transportation Committee was chaired by Councilmember Kathryn, who discussed the various projects taking place in Athens. The South Side Bridges project will require $65,000 for design and preliminary engineering and is slated to begin this summer. The Simpson Avenue project will begin in 2018 to 2019. The West Union Street sidewalk project has been completed, with final assessments to be authorized by City Council. The Planning and Development Committee discussed 3 revocable license renewals for signs located in the city right-of-way. License renewal letters have been mailed out to the owners, and Council noted that it is the responsibility of those who hold the license to get them renewed. Council then moved on to a special session to discuss and pass key pieces of legislation needed to accompany financing of the municipal parking garage improvements this summer. Ordinance 20-15 regarding parking regulations was passed. This ordinance updates parking garage rates beginning on May 1st. The new meter rate is 75 cents per hour, or 25 cents for 20 minutes. The cost for reserved spaces has increased to $125 per month. Ordinance 21-15 was passed and will allow for the city to move forward with improvements to the parking garage. A couple ordinances were read for a second time and were passed under suspension of the rules. Ordinance 22-15 was approved and amends staffing levels for the parking garage. The ordinance identifies the addition of a chief prosecutor and moves the custodian of the parking garage into the general fund. Ordinance 23-15 was also passed under suspension of the rules to provide financing of the parking garage renovation. With no further announcements or business, Council adjourned at 8:10 p.m. This has been Kathryn Safreed with the City Council Update.